All, all right, so now we're gonna do the pubic symphysis release. And so I'm gonna show you both ways unless we get like a huge release on her first one, because then we don't need to do two. But this is our setup for it. So I'm gonna have Lene bend her knees for me. And then she's gonna separate her feet wide. And I like to bring my hands to the outside of the table so that people's feet are secure and safe. And then you also straighten them up. So I actually want your feet a little bit wider for me. Yeah, I know it's hard to move this one. You might want to move your hips that way, tiny. Yeah, okay. Good. Just so that feels more even. Okay. And so you want to make sure they're about the same distance away from their bottom on both sides. And so like her foot really wants to laterally rotate. So I'm just kind of turning her heel out as opposed to turning her like toes way in or anything. But so I've got her set up like that. And then again, you're coming up on the table. We've always got our consent stuff, so she knows what's going on, but you know, what you gotta describe what's happening for people. So they're like, why are you doing that? So you're gonna be right in somebody's like groin area, basically. So it's uncomfortable for people at first just because it's strange. So I like to describe the movement. So what she's gonna do is I'm gonna be like right down here in your groin, and you're gonna slam your thighs together as hard and fast as you can. You're gonna really utilize your breath. So it's gonna be like a She-Ra breath. That's what I like to tell people. It helps them. If they're a man, you can say he-ra, but whatever. They're gonna do a big deep breath in, and as they exhale, they're gonna go, ah, like utilize auditory breathing. So that exhale is strong. The other thing that happens is people thrust their hips forward, so we wanna keep your hips on the table. It's really leg action, so knees and thighs are coming towards each other. Butt will activate, but it stays on the table. So we're gonna go for it, and we'll see if we need any other direction. So you get your hands, I'm maybe an inch from her groin. So I'm really down in there. I can feel her adductors are active. They're just subtly so, and that's just what you want. And then my elbows are above, so I have this really secure grip. And actually, you guys, I'm gonna even change the angle of the camera so you can see, because this is important, because if you don't have a secure grip, then you can get hurt and they can get hurt. So we want it to be correct. Okay, yeah, so that's better. So you can see my hands are really quite close to the groin, but not touching. And then elbows are a couple inches above that. And it's also different with different people's anatomy, if they have longer quads or thighs or whatever. So she is ready to go, I'm ready, and so she's gonna do a deep breath, and whenever she's ready, she can slam her thighs together hard and fast with her exhale, and she's gonna use that auditory exhale. Good, and relax. So she did awesome. This is also called a shotgun move, and that's because you need to go into it hard and fast. So people's inclination is to slowly press you, and you slam those thighs together. You do want a little bit of resistance. So you can see she had a long enough press, but it wasn't forever, and she went into it hard and fast. Sometimes you get it immediately, like it'll get a pop, or they can just go once and they're done, and that's good. That was like perfect. So we didn't have a huge pop. You didn't get a huge sensation in the groin, did you?
No, mostly just here.
Okay. So yeah, the pressure can be uncomfortable. Again, it depends on people's anatomy, your anatomy. If your body's really big and theirs is really tiny, a foam roller is actually better. So we're going to show you a foam roller as well. So again, mini foam roller can be really nice. And this, lovely, can actually go right down all the way to the crotch, so right into the groin. And then she's gonna give it a really gentle squeeze to start. Perfect, so she's got it. I don't have to hang on to it, but I do like to hold it for stabilization so that she can slam her thighs together and they can flop apart, and that's fine. So nice deep breath in, exhale, and crush this baby. Yes, and relax. Beautiful. And so then I like to give just a gentle slide, a little oscillation and traction. They've been doing a lot of work. And so foam rollers I find those are nice for shorter people, thicker friends, anybody who doesn't have like as much space between the thighs. It can be nice. It can also be nice for really, really skinny people because they don't have any tissue there. And so having your elbow right to their bone of their thigh sucks. So using a foam roller is wonderful. Now a big muscular dude or someone who's really tall, you're gonna want this extra space unless you come up with a better prop. I have tried other things and the best things I've found are the original hold and the foam roller. So if you find something else, let me know. All right.